CBLink, CBLink.
CBLink.
It has been a minute.
Way too long. How long has it been exactly?
I think 5 months,
5 months is a very long time.
But if you don't know, I'm Kelron Baylor.
And I am Tammy Marsham.
And welcome to CBLink.
This evening, we are featuring a department in our church.
And this department is represented by its leader, none other than my co-host, Tammy Marsham.
Style of evening.
So Tammy, identify yourself and the position you currently hold.
Well, as you know, my name is Tammy Marsham, and this evening, though I may have several positions in church, I am wearing the hat of Adventist Youth Leader. Yes.
Now, can you explain the purpose of your department for those who may not know?
For those who may not know, the Adventist Youth Ministry caters for young people 16 to 35. But of course, we have our supporters who are our honorary members, our members who are young at heart. And the purpose of this department is to provide an opportunity for young people to magnify the Lord by developing their skills and evoking growth in their spiritual, physical, and emotional aspects of their lives. And not just that, but to take those concepts that they've learned to apply it in their daily lives and to make sure that God is the center of their lives.
So how do you prioritize your time and what organizational tools do you use?
How do I prioritize my time? In terms of AY?
Yes.
I distribute tasks. Yes.
Because I know you hold many other offices, so how do you prioritize your time for each of them and, as a leader of the AY department?
Delegating.
Yes.
Most definitely. The team consists of 5 individuals along with some young people who were not selected to work with the team but have dedicated their time and skills to the enhancement of the ministry. So I delegate work to them. We keep in contact via Zoom currently because of the pandemic. So we meet once a month via Zoom, and we also meet via our WhatsApp chat platform.
Remembered in December of 2019, we had an annual plan for 2020. It was a vigorous plan, right? But seeing that you had made an annual plan already and the COVID-19 came right in, how did the plan turn around to fit the pandemic?
That's a pretty good question. And to be honest, there was no change made to the plan.
You serious?
I am serious. There was absolutely no change made to the plan. And I would like to point out why there was no change made to the plan. If anyone knows me, they know that I always ask God for direction in whatever decision that I have to make in life or whatever event that I'm planning. And this is just what took place with the AY department. So my team and I met, we prayed and we fasted, and God showed us the presentations for the year. So those presentations were submitted in the beginning of the year. And it just so happened that during the pandemic, that those presentations that were prepared in the beginning of the year happened to be just right for the times that we're in now.
You could believe that? Wow, that is so amazing. Tammy, God is good.
God is definitely good.
Oh Lord. So, what programs have the AY department presented so far and what else can we look forward to?
The presentations that the AY ministry has presented is quite a few. Hopefully I could remember them all. Or you could help me out at home. We presented authenticity, where we let individuals know that it is not time to play church. It's time to get serious, time to allow God to be your personal Lord and Savior, and that your faith in these times must be very much authentic. We had natural remedies, where we taught individuals how to make your own hand sanitizer, antibiotics, airdrops and air compress. We presented Media and the Brain, informing individuals that God needs us to reason rather than act on emotions, because that's where the devil traps us. We presented on the Seventh-day Adventist Church history, where we showcase our first founders, who happens to be Ellen White, her husband James White, Hayden Edson, Joseph Bates, and William Miller. We also presented Pastor Mike, yes, which had a quiz on the previous presentation that I mentioned, some of the Adventist Church history, just to see if members remember dates and recall times. And we also featured two young people, their poems. Those two young persons are Clayton Jennings and Ezekiel Ozonsu. Please check out their work on YouTube. They are absolutely amazing. After Pastor Mike, we had, I think it was Character Building.
Character Building.
Yes, we had Character Building with Pastor Daniel Dufus, all the way from Long Island,
New York.
And we had Club Life, our taboo topic. Yeah, Club Life, and last Sabbath's presentation, which was Sanctuary Teaching with Pastor Jude Valdez from Trinidad.
Wow.
Yes, and the presentations that you can look forward to are Cooking with the Brothers, which is this Sabbath, and mostly part 2s of our previous presentation. So part 2 of Media and the Brain, Seventh-day Adventist Church history, some more natural remedies for you. Yeah.
You know what I saw this week? I saw a promo video for Cooking with the Brothers. I was so amazed. You know what? Let's take a look at that video.
Welcome to Live It.
Dun, 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 dun. Tammy, when I am home, right, and I watching my cooking channels, I thought I was gonna get chopped when I watched that video, Tammy.
It's not a competition, though, so don't feel that way.
No, it looks really like that. But you know, it's so amazing. We need to tune in. Look forward to the video on the church's Facebook at Colby SDA Church, and also on the YouTube channel at Colby SDA Church. Now, Tammy, please elaborate some more on Cooking with the Brothers.
Okay, Kelleron, we're mostly told that women can cook, right? And they can. But let's be frank, there are some men who cook way better than women. And I must say, as a community outreach project that AY has scheduled out for one Sabbath in the month, I thought it would be best if we showcase the brothers in our church that cook. And I'm very impressed that the young people stood up to the challenge. So you will be blown away with what our young men can do in the kitchen.
I saw somebody in the pan. I thought the fire would have come out. It was wow.
I think you have to watch on YouTube or Facebook for that.
Tune in at 4 p.m. sharp, no later. So Tammy, what are the reviews you're getting so far about these online services, the AY services?
So far, positive reviews, positive feedbacks based on the content and how well the presentation was put together.
Wow. So how do you measure the successes of the AY services?
How do I measure the success? I would say based on the number of views per presentation. I haven't been able to look at last Sabbath's viewing, but with Club Life, I saw that 330 individuals watched it via Facebook and 130 watched it via YouTube. Probably you can give it updated figure.
When I looked at it earlier, it was over 530 on Facebook and over 230 on YouTube. So we're spreading the message. We're getting there. We're getting there. So what technology do you use to promote these AY sessions?
Well, we use the Colby Seventh-day Adventist Facebook page, Colby Seventh-day Adventist Facebook page, and we also use the YouTube channel of the church to promote these presentations. I know I promote them on my personal WhatsApp account, and I know of some members and some friends who do the same.
But you know, behind every good leader, there is a secret. Tammy, please share with me and everyone else at home, what are the secrets behind these services?
The secret behind these services is Jesus. Jesus is the secret. I'm completely honest. Wow. Jesus is the secret. He planned the presentation just how he wanted it to be presented, and even during the rough times, because you know, there are times when you receive videos late. There are times where they won't upload. There are times when you have to start over because you've lost your content, and it can indeed get frustrating. But God calms us all who are putting these presentations together. He shows up right on time. I'm telling you, he is the secret.
Wow, that sounds so inspiring, because you know when you're editing and you're sitting down and you know what it is to lose your content.
Tell me about it.
And the deadline is before you. What do? Pray. That's all you can do.
Pray in the hands of God.
Amen.
And he always comes through.
Always.
Always comes through.
He'll do it again. So what is your short and long-term visions for the AY department?
Wow. I would say my short-term visions for the AY department would be the progression of these presentations, and just to continue posting content, good content, and that the number of views increases, as well as the number of subscribers increases. My long-term vision would be to see young people, boys and girls, boldly accept their responsibilities, not just in church, but to spread the good news of the gospel. That they can just pull up somewhere and pull a Bible study on their own, because they have had the resources, they've had the training, and they will be well capable to do so. I think another long-term vision would be to see the church pack on Saturday afternoons for AY.
Yes.
We all know the struggle. That would be another long-term goal.
But you know, when the year started, the plans were going so well and persons was actually coming out, and you started something that persons actually look forward to, the bands.
Yes.
The bands.
Yes. I've been told while growing up that the bands were pretty much effective in the church when I was a bit younger, so I thought it best to bring the same concept back in, and we grew. Bands are still growing, so it's a very useful tool.
So leaders, you're hearing, do not let your band stay cold. Wake up your band, because there is no time for sleeping, because AY will always and forever be on. And
do not forget, we are giving out a plaque for the band with the most points per month. So you have no excuses because of this lockdown.
You know, Tammy, as a youth growing up in the church, and now you have the opportunity that you are the AY leader, what can you say to the youths of the church right now?
I would say to the young people of the church, our church started with young people. Never forget that. And if they were able to take the message wherever they could, there is absolutely nothing stopping us from taking the message wherever we can. During this pandemic, especially the lockdown that we have been experiencing, is a perfect time for us to develop skills that we've been sitting on for quite some time. A perfect time for us to make use of the technologies that has been given to us to do our best with for the Master. So we have no excuse. So I encourage you to get up and start working. The kingdom is fastly approaching, and God needs everyone on deck.
those were some inspiring words. You know, as a youth, I literally took those words to heart. And Tammy, you gave me the strength just now. You didn't see me get up a little bit. You gave me the strength just now, you know, to continue spreading the message and help others that I know are struggling. And
it's not going to be easy, you know, as a young person, it's not going to be easy. The devil will definitely come towards us with every possible temptation, what our weaknesses are. But I would just like to encourage you that you are never too far gone that you cannot come back to Christ. He is always waiting with arms open wide. And remember that the only reason why the devil is at you is because you have something valuable inside of you.
you know, Tammy, I would like to thank you for being on CBLink today.
It was definitely a privilege to share what my department has been doing amidst the COVID-19 lockdown. I just want to take this time to say a big thank you to my team. I know that as a leader, you can have all the vision and all the plan, but if you do not have a team who is as passionate as you are about that vision, you won't accomplish much. So I would like to say a big thank you to my team, my AY team, along with the young people who join to assist whenever and wherever they can. They have been great help. They have awesome skills that I'm blown away by. So I would like to say thank you again to them.
But trust me, everyone, Tammy is not going anywhere because she is the new host. And trust me, we have so much of things planned for you for CBLink this year. Trust me, it promises to be a blessing. So look out more for CBLink
every Thursdays at 7.